Hello, this is James Ebert with another installment that we'd like to share with you. How to pick the best appraiser. Coming into this new year, we've been very busy assisting many families, attorneys, and others with estate valuations, appraisals for grandma's house, and divorces. In addition, we continue to help with the beautiful and dramatic homes throughout the Southland, including in Pasadena and Malibu. But over the course of our work, I hear from many executors and trustees and attorneys trying to understand this current market to help their clients make the right plans. Our current market is much more complex than previous times, so they've been calling on our services for their clients. And I want to help you make the best use of your time and share you some insider tips that you can forward to others in your family, your attorney, or to use yourself. When it is time to find the right appraiser for your valuation needs, I have 3 steps to follow. Of course, you want to hire the right appraiser for your very important estate planning or divorce needs. What I've seen, though, in my field work and research for clients is that an inferior appraisal can have values that are even $10,000 or $20,000 off. Recently in Beverly Hills, I was $150,000 off from where they thought it should be based on Zillow. I walked them through the report and they understood then, and everything settled very amicably. But having a poor appraisal report can just cause additional frustration and emotional pain for both sides, all sides, and their attorneys, and even the courts. Months of delays and weeks of emotional turmoil that can be avoided. The best decision you make right now by hiring the best appraiser will resolve many of those issues and provide a strong report that everyone can agree on and move forward. One thing that I've often seen is the frustrating time delays from an inexperienced appraiser delivering a weak report. Recently, one local family, ready to finally sell mom's house, selected a cheaper local professional for a report. When it was delivered, several members disagreed with the value. They were in dispute for months until they finally hired us to provide a new high-quality appraisal report that everyone agreed on. Another case recently, I was assisting a couple that had been struggling through the courts for over 2 years, trying to get their divorce finalized. Their stress level during this process was overwhelming. Now, you should know that there are appraisers out there with many different levels of expertise, and I want you to be able to get the best professional available at the best price and when you need it, so you and your family can soon return to your normal life. Here are my top 3 qualifications you need to get the best results. Number 1, local knowledge. Number 2, court, estate, or divorce experience. And finally, 3, costs. The first thing that you need to determine is if the real estate appraiser is truly effective for your community, or if he's coming from 50 miles away. He may not be aware of the different neighborhoods. Many communities have dramatically different neighborhoods adjacent to each other. Recently, while assisting a family with their estate, they sent me another appraisal report to review. The report had 2 out of the 5 sales from a much higher valued neighborhood. They were temporarily very disappointed that their home's value was less than what they had thought. Now, please keep in mind, whether it's a little high or a little low, the most important element is the quality, the integrity, and the trust in the report. Having poor reports of different values cause disappointments and disruptions for everyone. Try this tip. Getting the name of some locally referred appraiser from a local realtor, agent, or attorney is a really good first step. That appraiser will have completed hundreds of other assignments locally. He'll have a firm knowledge of what's going on in the local market. While the best appraisers will cost a little more, the quality, the integrity, and the time savings will more than make up for it. Now, some folks will try to get by with an agent's free BPO, a broker's price opinion. But realize that the courts and the IRS don't accept that. There's a reason why they want a full appraisal by an independent appraiser, because it withstands scrutiny and it works for years and years. The next item to review is their expertise in litigation, estates, probate, and divorce appraisals, and the possibility of courtroom work. An experienced real estate appraiser will provide an unbiased value of the property, crucial during these kind of settings. All properties need to agree on the property value, and so a high-quality, unbiased report avoids many disputes and legal battles. Aware that if high stakes are involved, that appraiser will dedicate more time to research. He'll dig deeper in a more thorough inspection and provide a more detailed, effective report. Now, in addition, remember that your hired appraiser should be able to and have experience and be confident in courtrooms and depositions. Even if at first this does not appear to be needed, just the fact that they can and do testify in courts and depositions is a statement that helps keep things moving forward and reduces that overall highly expensive additional attorney costs. But note, over 80% of appraisers do not like to do litigation work. They don't want to appear in court. They're fearful of being cross-examined and shown up to be in error. But a more experienced appraiser with their ability to testify can help you get a fair settlement much sooner. With a good reputation and years of experience, a real estate appraiser that's experienced in this will telegraph confidence and assurance to all parties, and they'll have a fair and accurate report. This is invaluable to settlement. Overall, an effective appraiser will reduce and eliminate risks and reduce the time needed during the valuation process for executors, trustees, families, and attorneys, which will lead to faster, more efficient, and fair settlements for all parties. Now, the third element you should review is the appraiser's fee or their retainer for the assignment. Understanding these other two elements to finding the best appraiser, know that the right local appraiser you hire, he understands that this is a more expansive assignment than for a bank mortgage or refinance. He has greater operating costs due to deeper research, more extensive comparable selection, in some cases 20 or 30 properties, and other elements to build and deliver a top-notch, ironclad report that will withstand attacks from all sides, like other beneficiaries or family members, opposing parties, opposing attorneys, and sometimes even a careful reading from a judge. So his fee will necessarily be greater, but not significantly compared to the ability to avoid those additional attorney costs and the struggles with disagreeable parties and other snags that we see that come up in these situations each week. Now, recognize that the cheapest appraiser is often new to the job and living in mom's basement, or is semi-retired and not really keeping up with the market and the skills necessary. On the other side, more expensive fees, like in the $3,000 to $6,000 range, would be from a commercial appraiser who may be more firepower than you need, and they may not be that good at residential work because they work mostly with shopping centers, office buildings, and the like. Consider professionals with fees that run in the top 80 to 95% range. It will save you money and time in the long run. Saves you time because a high-quality report commands respect and allows everyone to agree on the value, and costs, because attorneys can easily rack up thousands of dollars in their fees while the report gets debated. Finally, in closing, I'd like to share with you a little bit of a testimonial, a few kind words from a local attorney from a court appearance that was just last month in March of 2023. They said, "You were amazing. Thank you. We will definitely bring you on board as our expert on other cases. The judge specifically stated that your testimony this morning was very good, and it seemed to be unbiased and was more credible. Thank you, attorneys, for those kind words. So give me a call. Let's see how we can best address your appraisal needs. 310-505-5916. Thank you.